Ah yes, the one-man army. If you ever need to show off how strong one of your characters is, this is the way to go. There aren't many things more satisfying than seeing a lone character showing off how badass they are by demonstrating their strength in a battle with a numbers handicap. On that note, let's take a look at the top 10 one-man army moments in anime. Now, real quick, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, PureVPN. If you didn't know, PureVPN's a fast and reliable service that secures your connection on all your devices with easy-to-use apps across all major platforms. Article 13, as I'm sure people know, will put a lot of restrictions to content creators inside the EU, so having a VPN connection will help you with unblocking all the exciting content which may otherwise be blocked in your region or country. Be sure to check out the link in my description to get PureVPN at 74% off the normal price and get connected.
Let's go.
Starting things off, we have Fabiola fighting the Colombian cartel. The Colombian cartel is probably one of the most feared organizations around. However, in one memorable episode of Black Lagoon, it seems that its members entered the wrong neighborhood. They thought that they could have their way in a bar with a seemingly hapless maid, but unfortunately for them, the maid they decided to mess with is none other than Fabiola, and she's armed to the core. Utilizing the environment to its maximum potential, she goes on a rampage. Dancing around the battlefield as nimbly as she can, she finishes her work in no time and leaves the bar in ruins. Here's a lesson for you all: don't judge someone by their appearance. Chances are, the more innocent they look, the more likely they can kick your ass and make a show of it. At number 9 is Goto fighting the Yakuza. Goto's debut appearance in Parasite's nothing short of impressive. Encountering the Yakuza, he slaughters members of the notorious gang with his bare hands. He doesn't even break a sweat in finishing the battle. I mean, actually, it's not a battle at all. It's a bloodbath, one so easily delivered by this one-man wrecking crew, or should I say, 5 Parasite wrecking crew. Worse yet, he claims to be only testing his limitations. All of this is only a preview of what's to come, as the military will realize in the climax of the series. Shinichi and Migi have their work cut out for them if they hope to defeat this force of nature known as Goto.
なんなんだお前は。実験だ。拳銃や刃物を持った集団とどこまで戦えるかのな。
We have Afro Samurai slicing his way to number 7 on this list. Want any more proof that your main character is one huge badass? Let the opening battle in Afro Samurai show you the way. Completely surrounded by enemies, Afro Samurai shows no fear and simply stares down at the enemy in front of him. To him, everything is but cannon fodder. Bullets, kunais, and hordes of enemies charging at him pose no threat as he dispatches multiple opponents in a single slash. It's a massacre like no other, courtesy of our protagonist, and he's just getting started. Nothing personal, just another day in the life of the one who vows revenge and seeks to be the strongest in the world. Sixth on the list, we have Garou taking on the heroes in One Punch Man. Making his intentions of seeking strong fighters known, Garou taunts the heroes into taking him on all at once. And we know how that goes. Garou not only faces off in this fight against several top A-ranked heroes like Chain and Toad, Gun, Shooter, Wildhorn, and Death Gatling, but also S-ranked heroes like Genos and Bang. Genos, who arrived on the scene thanks to a call for backup, quickly proves he's a difficult adverse with his new upgrades. Soon we see Bang and his brother Bomb make a grand entrance. The two master martial artists prepare to end his life, but Garou, in his anger and despair, commences a counterattack with Tank Top Master's Tank Top Blow. Unfortunately, the fight ends abruptly due to Phoenix Man and Elder Centipede. The heroes better be prepared for the return of the monster. Coming in at number 5, we take a look at Shimazaki's highlight in Mob Psycho's second season. Having done his job in defeating Teru, Shimazaki continues to go on a tear in his debut appearance in the series. In a show of arrogance, Shimazaki provokes a fight out of the former scars. It ends just as well as you'd expect, with Shimazaki coming out on top despite the numbers disadvantage. Now, just when you think Shimazaki shows weakness in his subsequent fights, he simply re-establishes that he's a league above the rest. This was easily one of the best animated sequences of the entire series. It was really exciting to see as everyone pitches in to help to defeat this monster of an opponent. Fourth on the list is Guts battling 100 soldiers in Berserk. It's no secret that Guts is one hardcore swordsman. With no need for magic or any kind of anime stock powers, Guts is just out there to show that he's just that strong. Of course, one of his key performances comes in the form of taking on an army by himself in Golden Age. We're not talking about a dozen or so enemies here, we are talking about 100 soldiers. 100 against 1. Without any superpowers whatsoever, Guts shows off his sheer strength in the display of raw power. I doubt anyone can be as badass as that. No wonder he has the nickname 100-Man Slayer to his credit. Starting off our top 3 is Luo Lang versus the bandits in Sword of the Stranger. It seems these moments make their home at the beginning of stories. In another one-man army moment that happens at the start of a story, Luo Lang takes on bandits that set up an ambush on the Ming Dynasty warriors. Let's just say that like a lot of the moments we've already gone through, the fight's less of a fight but more of a massacre. In this case, what makes this moment extra special is the overall ambiance. The pumping music, sleek animation, and the panning shots that follow the action all help build the intensity to make this one awesome opening act to a movie. Right off the bat, Luo Lang gets established as one of the most fearsome characters in this movie in one hell of a performance. Care of business. If you have any other suggestions for future lists or more one-man army moments, please take the time to comment and let us hear from you. Till next time, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like and notification bell button so that you never miss videos like these. And also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, PureVPN. The link's in the description. I'll see you next time on ViniiTube.